Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well and having a really good day and coping with whatever situation or circumstances you're experiencing on your journey at the moment. If you are new, welcome to my channel Aligning with My Soul, and thank you to all of you for supporting me on my journey and supporting my channel. I'm so very, very grateful. I'm going to be using the Power of Love, the Soul Journey Oracle deck today, and I'm going to use the Archangel Animal deck as well because they're fairly new for the Divine Masculine reading today. So I'm going to start shuffling. If any of you are interested in having a private reading, I'm now taking bookings. So just email me, it's in the description box down below, and I'll get back to you and I'll fit you in, because some of you might want a more personal reading for your unique twin flame journey. So I'm taking bookings now, so just email me if you're interested. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculines, what they're experiencing today, what energy they're in, what they're coping with, just how they're feeling today. Things are intense because we're leading up to full moon, and as you know, we do get symptoms. I don't think this full moon is going to be so intense as what we've experienced the last couple, but we always, you know, there is always so much that's always released and brought up within us during the lead up to a full moon or a new moon. So I hope you guys are okay, and I'd be interested to see how it's affecting the Divine Masculines. Acceptance, yes. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So yeah, it's all about acceptance. They're accepting the situation they're in. We know that they're committed to the journey. We know that they are doing this inner work, and they're accepting this love. They're accepting the way they feel. They're not pushing it away anymore. So they're still in this energy of acceptance, and acceptance is a big part of this journey for you as well, the person that's watching, because once you accept a situation or you accept how you're feeling, that's when you let go and you do surrender, and you're not, you know, you're releasing, coming to terms with things, not running away from things. And Divine Masculines aren't running anymore. They're actually doing their inner work, and they're in the energy of acceptance today, accepting this love, because they know that they cannot do anything about it, and they've got to deal with this. They've got to face their fears. They've got to do something about the situation. They've got to speak their truth, and they've tried running. They've tried to fight this love, the same as you. You could have experienced that. You've tried not to love your masculine. You've tried to run away. You've tried to forget about them. You've done everything just to try and get away from them, but you can't, because you're one soul. Whatever happens, you try and let go, and you try and as soon as you let go, you always have something happen where you just can't get away from it. So the Divine Masculines are in acceptance, and that's really, really good, because it means they're letting go of the control. They're not hiding, they're not running, they're just accepting that they love you. And this love is so powerful and intense, and they know that they can't, you know, they've got to do something about this situation. So that's really beautiful to start the reading today. I'm going to go for the animal ones next to see what else we need to know about the Divine Masculines today, what they're experiencing. So we know they're experiencing acceptance. They're accepting this love. They're taking on board that they've got to do this, sort this situation. They've got to face all of their fears, and they've got to face and feel this love for them to move forwards. So let's see what's going to come out. What do we need to know? What else do we need to know with the energy of the Divine Masculine? It's a nice clear message for the person that's watching. I did ask for God's guidance and blessings before I did this reading, so let's see what's going to come out. Panda. Stay balanced and in your essence. And it's Archangels Mary, Jophiel and Sandalphon. So it's a beautiful picture, so much light in this picture, and there is two pandas. So I think this is like a nurturing energy the Divine Masculines are in. But I'm going to see what the guidebook says, because I've never had this card before, so I'm interested to see what it says. Let's have a look. Panda. What do we need to know about the panda? 90. Okay. Their hearts radiate truth, innocence, purity, and they embody a symbol of blue rose. This allows pure source healing to be stepped down into their energy fields. Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom, brings his wisdom down through pandas. They then pass it through Archangel Sandalphon to Lady Gaia in the centre of the earth. Pandas are black and white, indicate that they are balanced and can help people see from an enlightenment perspective. If provoked, they demonstrate formidable masculine power. They also show incredible maternal instincts towards their cubs, who, when very young, are extremely tiny, totally helpless, pink, hairless and blind. This vulnerability was decided at higher level to test the mothering qualities of the female panda. The guidance is keep your heart pure and light. When you think of a panda, the angels Mary connects you directly to the cosmic heart to receive healing and love. In addition, when you offer to be a bridge between the cosmic heart and the centre of the earth, Archangel Sandalphon will link into unable. So again, this is all about truth. Truth, pure truth, because we had the word pure while I was reading as well. This is all about the Divine Masculines connected to their heart centre and being, and it actually says in the card purity. It's all about purity. This love is so pure, unconditional love, and it's time that Divine Masculines radiate their truth. They expose and express themselves, their truth, who they really are. And Divine Feminines, you are as well, as I said in yesterday's reading, are making firm, healthy boundaries, because you have done so much inner work and grown so much, and you're realising that it is time for the truth. It is time for no more messing about, no more masks, no more hiding away, and you're not going to put up with silly behaviour until you actually get your true Divine Masculines, and they are feeling this masculine power, and they're wanting to speak their truth to you. So their hearts, as we know, are opening, their heart chakra's opening, and they're feeling so many different things. You know, they're just feeling such intense love for you, which is pushing them to do something about this situation. As we know, they're accepting this, and when you're accepting, it can be a bit uncomfortable as well. So because there's nowhere for them to hide anymore. There's no way, because you're not going to keep allowing them to be false or fake with you, because you've got yourself where you're feeling strong, and you understand this journey where you're not giving in and making yourself feel uncomfortable and going along with things that they're not making you happy as well. So you're wanting the truth, and this is what Divine Masculine's energy today is: acceptance. And the panda represents purity and about truth, and this is how the angels and your Divine Masculine guides and God's helping him to be able to allow himself to speak his truth. And this is all about balance as well. balance giving and receiving, and he knows that things aren't balanced at the moment because all that's happening is you're giving, and they're not giving anything back because they're not being true to you. So it's about balance as well, this card. So that's really positive. Again, all of the cards that come out and everything, you know, every reading I do are always so very, very positive, because everything, every day, every movement forwards, everything we experience is positive, even though sometimes we may feel uncomfortable and out of our depth or whatever, but it's all progress. It's all giving us more strength and to grow as a person. So keep doing what you're doing. The person that's watching, do an amazing job of what you're doing. So powerful, these cards. So I'm going to get the power of love for the Divine Masculine as well. So what else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines today? What energy are they? And we know they're accepting and learning to balance things out, and, you know, speaking their truth, preparing to speak their truth, doing something about this, because Divine Feminines aren't putting up anything less anymore, because they're strong enough, because they understand this journey, and they know, you know the person that's watching, you know, the more you focus on yourself and the more you look after yourself and give yourself self-worth and know how amazing you are, you're helping the Divine Masculine. That's why this is happening. That's why we're in this situation now where they're really being pushed. Sorry. Let's see what comes out of these beautiful Power of Love cards. What else do we need to know about the Divine Masculines today? Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and the faith in your intuition. Yeah, they're learning to trust. They're trusting more. And things are happening to the Divine Masculines where they're seeing signs and synchronicities where they just, you know, they are trusting, because just magic is happening. Signs are happening to them where they're being guided to, you know, this is all, you know, everything they're seeing is all connected to do with this beautiful love that they feel for you. It always goes back to this relationship, these strong, intense feelings they have towards you. So because those things are happening, they are able to put more trust in Source, Spirit, God, whatever word you like to use. They are trusting. They're trusting their feelings because they know that, you know, because they're accepting, and because they've tried everything to run away and not have this experience anymore, and try to make themselves, you know, distract themselves with other things, and every time it always comes back to how they're feeling this love just overtakes their life, overtakes them. So they're learning to trust. So they're trusting a lot more. They're trusting that everything's going to be okay when they speak their truth, and they're listening to their intuition more. They're listening to what their soul wants. So let's see, trust. 107, so that's good. What else does the book say? Okay. When you listen to your soul's voice, you will never go down a path not meant for you, but you must learn to trust that voice. By honouring the sacred knowledge within you and acting on it, you can manifest great miracles in your life. Your intuition yearns to be heard, and every day you are given opportunities to test your trust in it. As you go through your human journey, pay attention to each instance this voice arises. Notice the significance and don't necessarily dismiss it as a coincidence. Begin to perceive yourself as part of the flow of life with ever-expanding part in it. As conflicts and challenges come, recognise these obstacles as opportunities. The more you accept your inner voice as trustworthy, the easier life becomes. Unfortunately, there are many things in in the dimension that you cannot trust some people and sometimes even your eyes, but no matter what you can always trust. No matter what, you can always trust when your intuition speaks. So they're learning to trust their intuition, and things, as I said, it said it in the guidebook as well. There are signs and things that are happening where you just can't, I always say this, but you just can't make this stuff up, and that's what they're experiencing. They're experiencing things that's reminding them of you and showing them the way, showing them the right path towards back to you. And they are learning to quieten their egos and their minds and connecting and listening to what their soul wants, trusting their intuition. Because acceptance is letting go of things from the past, letting go of what they were like in the past, letting go of the mask, letting go of pretending that this wasn't happening. Feeling the acceptance is like really, really feeling, really connecting and listening to what your soul wants. So this is beautiful. Trust. And for you as well, the person that's watching, keep trusting, keep doing what you're doing, and concentrating on yourself, focusing on yourself. Don't worry about what the Divine Masculines are doing, because they're coming along and progressing beautifully because of what you're doing, because of the work that you're doing, because you're one soul, and that is how it works. So that's really positive. I'm going to get the communication now from my beautiful cards from Liz Harris, guided by angels. So what would the Divine Masculines like to communicate today to the person that's watching? What is the communication today for the Divine? What do the Divine Masculines want to communicate to the Divine Feminines, the person that's watching? Nice clear message, please. And the reason why I base my readings on masculine energy is because my audience is mainly Divine Feminines, and it is the Divine Feminines that do want to know what's going on. They do need the guidance of what's going on with the Divine Masculine. I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, so please don't be offended. I realise it's energy, it's just how I channel, and it's easier for you to understand. So let's see what the Divine Masculines are going to communicate to you today, what you need to know from the Divine Masculines. Nice, pure messages that aren't hidden, and it's their true self. I will get there. So they will get there. So if you've had any doubt within you today, they want you to know that they will get there. They are getting there. They're making progress because they're accepting this love, and they're learning about balance, giving and receiving, and that they know that they've got to speak their truth because of how you've set healthy boundaries with your Divine Masculine, and they're learning to trust. So they are getting there. That's what they would say to you today. All of twos come out. I will come forward to you in time. There you go. I will come forward to you in time. And I think about your lips. So they're thinking about your lips. They're thinking about kissing you as well. But this is amazing because both messages, communication is saying, I will get there. And I will come forward to you in time. So you still need to give your Divine Masculines time. They're using this time to do their work, to accept this situation. So don't panic. Don't let the fear and the doubt take over. If your Divine Masculine is being silent and you're not hearing from them, just keep believing and trusting and rising above the triggers that you could be experiencing in the 3D. Just rise above it and don't put any energy and react to the triggers, because they're all illusions. It's just you having some you're coming to the end of a cycle of lessons that have been reoccurring to you, and you're just being tested at the moment to see if you really have learned them, if you really do believe and trust in God, and to really know that you're safe and protected, and that this journey, this love is real, not allowing the doubts and the fears to distract you. So Divine Masculines are going to come forwards. They are going to speak their truth. They're learning about balance at the moment, and this will happen in time. They will come forward in time. But just keep being patient. This journey is about learning patience, and it's not down to you to work out when it's going to happen. It's not in our control. It's God's plan, divine timing. And the more you can focus on yourself, and the more you understand this journey, how it works, the better. And Divine Masculines are thinking about your lips. They're thinking about, there is a lot of sexual energy at the moment, and they're thinking about being close to you. They're thinking about kissing you, and cherishing you, and they obviously just want to kiss you. They're thinking about how beautiful your lips are. So that's really positive. Beautiful communication. I'm going to go to my energy pots as well. I'm going to be cheeky to see what energy they're in from my pots. See what comes out. Courage, there you go. That's what we want. They're trusting, which is helping them have the courage to build up this confidence to speak their truth. See what else we need to know today. The energy, they're devoted. Yeah, they're devoted to you. They're devoted to this journey. They're devoted to themselves. They're devoted to this relationship because this is what they want, and that's why they are doing this work, because it's been shown to them in so many ways. Things have been shown to them that this is meant to be, and that you're their goddess. And this is going to help them have the courage to speak their truth. Let's see what else communication from my pots. Let's see. Oh, there's two. Let's see what else they'd like to communicate with you without their masks on. You're my world, yeah. They want you to know that you're their world, because that is so true. You love each other so much, and that's how you feel. You don't care about anything else. You just care about each other because it's so intense. And really what it is about, as you know, I always say, the greatest love of all is loving yourself. And the more you do love yourself, the more whole you're feeling. That is the greatest love. And when you can do that, everything around you just unfolds and magically happens as well. So, and when you're with your Divine Masculine, that's how you feel alive. All the things that maybe you'd worry about before in your life, before your twin come into your life, you don't worry about anymore, because they make you feel so amazing, and they're just reflecting back to you, your Divine Masculines, about how amazing you are, how beautiful you are. And that's how you do feel when you're around your Divine Masculine. You do feel special, you do feel more attractive, and just all the things that you should feel about yourself anyway, they highlight like that. And they just make you feel alive. So that Divine Masculines was, you're my world, you're everything. And the next one that come out is I'm scared of intimacy. Yeah, we know that they're scared of intimacy. And intimacy isn't just about the sexual act, it's about just being close, having this such, this love is so intense and so scary, it's so powerful, it's unexplainable. You can't actually put into words how powerful this love is. They're scared of it because the Divine Masculines might not have had or experienced any kind of love in their life before, and they could have had lots of things happen that make them feel that they're not worthy of this love. So they're scared of getting close to you, they're scared of this love because they don't want it to be taken away. They're scared of losing their goddess. So you may be feeling that as well. You might have that, you know, for the Divine Masculines to be scared of intimacy, the Divine Feminine has that wound within her as well. So if there's something within you that's still scared of intimacy, there's something that needs to be healed, try and deal with that within you as well, because that'll help your Divine Masculines. But that's why they put their masks up, that's why they pretend, because they're scared, they're so insecure about losing you, and because they don't feel good enough, because in the first place you didn't feel good enough, because that's how it works. It's not the same as any other relationship, because you're one soul. You didn't feel good enough, you didn't feel that you was worthy of this love, and that's why the Divine Masculines feel this way as well. But we know that you're doing your inner work, and you have done so much on this journey, and that's why the Divine Masculines are moving forwards and balancing things out and accepting it. It's got to that stage now. No more running. And if there's silence, the silence will happen until they speak their truth, because you don't want nothing, you know, you don't want silliness, as I said. I don't know what the, you don't want fakeness, you want the real deal. You don't want hidden Divine Masculines, you want the true Divine Masculines, and you want that to be revealed to you. So that's what is happening, and the silence will happen until you're both ready to speak truth. Divine Masculines know how you feel, but they need to show how they really feel. It's time. We've come to that time now. So keep being patient and trusting and focusing on that. No, it's already happened. You haven't got to worry about this. You haven't got to be fearful. You haven't got to be scared that it's not going to happen, because it is happening. It is happening because you're one soul. You're in control of this, with what's going on within you. You don't need to focus on the physical person. You need to completely switch off from the physical person. I'm going to get a card for you, the person that's watching, to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit and what God wants you to know today. I'm going to use these cards I haven't used for a long time. So what is the message today for the person that's watching to help them stay focused on themselves and to give them the strength on this journey? What is the message for the person that's watching? A nice clear message. What God wants you to know today. Support. To give you support and guidance and strength. Let's see. Inner child. Okay. So some of you may be experiencing stuff, you know, inner child stuff that you experienced as a child could be surfacing with you at the moment. So you need to nurture yourself. Okay, the message is, it's now time to connect with your inner child. There are so many ways to do this. You can go and play, have fun, create, nurture, but the main message is to love yourself. Your inner child has been longing for this connection for so long. Think about memories of when you were a child. Now visualise yourself in the new here and now and meeting your inner child, giving that inner child a huge, big, welcoming hug, a reassuring love, reaffirming to them that they are safe and that everything is good. And the action to take is go play, have fun, and don't take yourself too seriously. Yet let yourself be absolutely free and do not worry about what other people may think. It's time to truly live and love life. And the affirmation is, I reconnect with my inner child and it feels wonderful. I'm so safe and so loved. Yeah, this is about you loving yourself again. The more you can love yourself, the more you're going to help your Divine Masculine anyway, and realise how amazing you are and have some fun. It's playtime. Have some fun. Let go of this situation with your Divine Masculine. Don't allow that to take over your life. Know that it's already happening. Know it's already happening. You have nothing to worry about, so you can go and have fun. You can go and treat yourself. You can play. Just do things that you love and concentrate on other things that fulfill you. This is time for you. And that's how it works. The more you fulfill yourself and feel safe and secure, and you know that you're protected, and this journey and this relationship with your Divine Masculine is protected, you can relax. Just relax. Let go of you controlling it. It's time for you to concentrate on yourself. Your inner child wants to play. It wants to have fun. It doesn't want to be so serious and worry about everything. Just know that everything is going to work out for you, and it's time for you now. Because your Divine Masculine loves you. You know he does. And you know they're going to speak their truth. And you know your Divine Masculine came into your life for a reason. So keep making healthy boundaries as well, being compassionate towards your Divine Masculine, but just know your worth and you're not putting up anything less than the truth. But they're getting there. They will get there, and they're thinking about your lips as well. So how beautiful is that? They're fantasizing about your lips. They want to kiss your lips. So that's beautiful. Right, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I really enjoyed doing it. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe if you feel connected to me and you like my videos. And like my videos if you like them. I do think about you all the time, guys. Keep strong, stay focused, keep believing and trusting. And I'm sending my love, my support, my strength, my light. And I love you all so much. Take care. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?